Queenstown, since it started as a public swimming pool, we got together and formed a water polo team. Of course, some could swim then, the first team, but I must say that we can't play.
At that time, Queenstown was a rough neighborhood with secret societies, and there were gang fights.
We just take anybody from the streets, anybody from the schools who want to learn to swim. And then when you want to learn to swim, then we introduce the water polo, swimming with a ball.
Okay, look at this photo of Banji taking a shot.
Yes, wow, it looked good.
Yeah, at that time we all looked so muscular and fit. And it was a good thing that the Queenstown water polo started, and many of us were kept off the streets and kept us out of trouble.
The pool was new, and during that time, when Queenstown opened about in 1970s, to get into the pool, you had to really queue up for maybe half an hour or so, and you need for 2 hour session. Yeah. School children is only 10 cents, for adults 20 cents. On Monday, it's only men can come in. On Tuesday, only ladies that can come in and swim. You all don't know, right? Remember?
That's a new one. No, I don't remember.
You know? We used to train 8 times a week. On Sunday itself, we train in the morning and in the evening. And I also remember we train all year round except the first day of Chinese New Year, that's the only day that we take a break.
Yes, certainly I remember that, yeah. So by 4 o'clock, we were getting ready for the training, you know. We reach here, you walk up the steps, the fear of doing the sprint, and then after the sprint, you know, after the 50-meter sprint, we were like so tired and we were like almost vomiting. I remember there was a lime tree here and all of us would be running towards it, grabbing a lime to suck it and prevent us from vomiting.
We tried to give tuition. Those days tuition was beyond the reach of most people, even myself, tuition. But we made it an effort. We got those smarter, those boys who are older, who does better in the academic, to help the younger boys who have problems, whether it's in second language or English or mathematics or something like that. We want to provide this. So we gain the confidence of the trainees, students, and at the same time, some of the parents.
Back then, I have a big family. I have 2 elder sisters and 6 brothers. And we live in the 2-room flat just next to the swimming pool.
I think nobody lived to Olympic pool nearer than us. Then subsequently, we got an MP to move us to the 3-room flat right at the corner. If you don't come for training, Kenneth will go to the corner and shout, "Hina!"
The whole Queenstown community was very strong in bonding. The training session was a very interesting session for the neighborhoods because our coach was so aggressive and so demanding. He will be shouting all over the place and scolding all of us for 2 hours. And the neighborhood will enjoy the 2 hours of the water polo show every day.
Van Leong was punished to do 1,000 pull-ups by the coach.
Yeah.
And the next day he couldn't wear his shirt because there's so much lactic acid in his arms.
Couldn't even comb my hair after that.
We have been losing all these years. In every tournament, we were trounced, we were eliminated.
Quite small in build because most of us are neighborhood school boys. So we have to have a different technique to beat the other teams.
Kenneth used to train us, the goalkeeper, to do treading water with 2 hands above your head with a brick. In the beginning, it was really, really tough because we have not tried it before. And after about 2-3 weeks, and Kenneth says, "No, it seems so easy." So another brick, we have 2 bricks, 1 on each hand. We were almost sinking, you know.
In fact, I remember the goalkeeper's gone up to 4 bricks at one go. 4 bricks. Yeah, so
That wasn't my time.
So they were
lucky I escaped
they
that.
feel that they were super light once the brakes has been removed, isn't
Oh,
it?
yes.
So it's in 1973, under 17 tournament, age group tournament. Queenstown won our first tournament after all these years of training. That was the kind of win we needed to motivate ourselves and as much as all the other trainees in Queenstown Pool, that through perseverance, we can succeed.
We will agree, all of us has got this fear, okay, of Kenneth because he's basically demanding, He's strict. He doesn't accept excuses for not performing well.
As a small boy, I was watching from the kitchen of my flat, and it was raining heavily. The boys were training in the big pool, and you were warming up by throwing the ball across the breadth of the pool. So that was quite interesting for me.
At that time, I don't know why my brother don't allow us to join the water polo team until the coach come to our house.
From our house up there, looking at this pool, watching my brothers play, I wanted very much to join them. And one day I just decided to come up to the pool. And to my surprise, my brother was very, very angry. He said, "What are you doing here? You should go home."
I also said that, yeah, we should not be here. Otherwise, you're spending a lot of time at the pool.
We're doing this day in, day out. We share our problems, our hardship in training, our difficulties in schools, in studies. We had a lot of time together. We'll leave the pool and usually we have dinner together, which is around usually the hawker centers here, Mei Ling Street, Margaret Drive, Tanglin Hawk. So, we'll just patronize the Cheng Teng stores, see us, it's like, whoa, because each one of us order like 4 bowls. Yeah, so it's, I suppose, very good business for them. It's a lot to do with friendship, because you come here, you see your friends, it's like a second family, and then we suffer together, and then we get frightened together.
Yeah, that's why I was saying that it really molds the character of the players, and it taught us things like teamwork, respect, integrity, perseverance.
Yes, I agree, totally agree.
Yeah.
I remember in 1978, before the Asian game, it was, I think, early December. It was raining for a couple of days. A lot of area was flooded, but nothing deterred us from traveling, and we still managed to go for training. And the passion is there,
One of the best moments for me was when, we were all 3 in the national team for Asian Games in Bangkok in '78 and got a bronze medal.
One of the best memory I have was Asian Game in 1978, where 3 brothers were playing together.
As close as we could get to a bronze or silver back then, straight after China and Japan.
The highlight for 1981 SEA Games in Philippines, we were playing against Indonesian. Well, it was a very, very rough game whereby it ended up with even the police firing a gunshot to stop a potential free-for-all fight. However, after that, after we won with a score of 19-5, when they were raising the national flag, well, I mean, this is really the feeling of the achievement, how proud you are to be representing your country and achieving that gold medal.
After so many years, just a couple of months back, I walked into the pool. Actually, I was very surprised because the towels have not been changed. It's almost the same as what it looked like, decades 70s ago. Yeah.
To me, Kenneth is really a guy ahead of his time in terms of water polo. He's always on the lookout for techniques. He doesn't copy them wholesale and bring it back here. He was looking at how the Spanish and the Italian play. Being physically smaller, we could adapt the techniques they use, and when he brought it back, that's where he converted the game from a very center-forward play to a moving game like a basketball.
He always said, keep your head up. That means you must be alert. You must know what you're doing. You must know where your opponent, you must know what the opponent is doing. And also the other part is, he always likes to stress, no matter we make it or we don't, our head is always up.